Well, hello, friends. Welcome on in. Who is ready for some Prospect League? Who's ready for some Prospect League Night 2? Figured we'd start off by looking at the standings. We've only played 1/6 of the season, so there's still a lot of baseball to be played, a lot of new prospects to be put in. In fact, we have a bunch in tonight, and we will introduce them as we run into them as the night goes on. I am not alone tonight. In fact, I hope my good friend Knifey is ready to do a lot of talking today because I've done a lot of talking today.
Mhm. Sure. Yeah, I can do a bunch of talking if you want me to.
Uh oh. Uh oh. Who put?
But
We have a poll. Uh oh.
a
It's
poll.
a short poll though. I don't know if they want to redo it. I have a feeling I know who did it. I have a feeling I know who did it. There's only one. There's only literally one of the mods that would know about about that particular conversation.
Uh,
We were talking about. Well, actually, you know what? Before we even do that, we already have a. The first game of the night is actually going to be Ask the Booth and just chatting. Since we don't have either pitcher involved, so you know what? I'll wait till we get the game up. In fact, let's put up Ask the Booth.
hmm
So
hmm
let's put that up. Let's go ahead and get right into our first game, which actually, you know what? We need to simulate the day. Let's go ahead and get to the next day. There we are. All right. First game of the night is East versus West. And we do have a prediction up that nobody has one. We have 1 point for West. We're warming you up. It's who wins. In fact, while y'all still have a chance to do that, we do have some players to introduce. Welcome to the league, Marsh Mello. I am hungry. We had a bunch of cars last season. This season we have food. We can never say no to food. Um,
I like it. I like it.
Marshmallow is a center fielder. I believe, if I remember correctly, this was a speed build. If I remember correctly, but can do any of the outfield positions. And then on the also we have, actually I take it back. We have two. Well, I saw him in the chat. Welcome Hollywood, Cassius Agrippa, and we did update this, so this should be everything. Because I know you did a few changes, so this should be all inclusive. So this should be the fully updated version. Um, I did it myself, so it better be fully updated. Oh, second baseman, bats right. If I remember correctly, this was a freak build, freak arch. Can also play right field. I believe the third position was center field. And then on the West, we have one player. Congrats on yet another recreate match. Paulo Zalewski. Bats right. This was oh gosh, I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it was a freak build as well, but I might be wrong. But all the outfield positions, starting in right field. And now I think I got it ready. How are we doing on the prediction? Come on. Do I gotta spice it up? Hang on. I mean, I'm already broke. That's the problem. I'm already broke.
My guy's not broke. I can throw out some
I'm going on East.
predictions. All right. I'll go west. I'll put 750 on there. That way, if you win, you'll get some coins to mess around with. And
Gotta
if I
gotta get
win,
gotta get some points in there. I do see some Ask the Booth questions, so let's go ahead and we'll give you all about 30 seconds. I will say there was a conversation about is it pop, soda, or Coke? I think it's
mm,
absolutely, and it does annoy me that Coke. Imagine going to the restaurant. I would like a large Coke. Okay, what kind of Coke? Pepsi.
Yeah, that's a thing
Do I
though.
need to explain more?
People
I
like
had a
it.
feeling it was Southworth. I had a feeling. And it annoys me even more because I mean, Chad, you can judge me if you want. I'm not a Coke person. I actually am a Pepsi person. So it annoys me double. Like call it I mean to me it's soda, but I will accept pop because at least, it's not Coke. What kind of Coke would you like? I would like high C fruit punch.
uh,
Pass. All right. Let's go ahead and get this game started. We do have some Ask the Booth questions. We do. Let me scroll up and catch up. Let me scroll up and catch up. Hang on a minute here. Do, 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 do. I did not get the PB&J M&Ms yet. I have not done my grocery order yet. I'm probably going to have to wait till payday rolls around. So later this week, I should have a report by the next Prospect League stream, which would be Friday night. Um, in fact, Knifey, you weren't around for this part of the conversation. Have you? First of all, have you heard of the peanut butter and jelly M&Ms?
yeah, we had my wife bought them. We tried them.
Oh, okay. So I must know. I've already gotten one
I think
opinion on
actually,
them.
I think we still have some left. Let me go grab one so it's fresh.
Live food review for Prospect League. You're gonna hear it here first, even though
Do
we're
we
not
have any
sponsored by
left?
M&Ms.
Oh
But
yeah,
you know,
we got 4 or 5 left. They're peanut butter and jelly, and they're we got a bunch of different colors. They're all kind of like soft yellow and orange and brown. I don't know. They're all right.
so what would
There's just
make
a
them better? What makes them just all right and not like, ooh, this is good?
I don't know. I guess I'm not. I don't know if I'm not like a really big candy guy, but they're all right.
Fair enough. Okay, so considering you're not a candy guy, I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. We're
I
gonna stick
think.
with
I
food.
mean,
Oh, go ahead.
I'm not really tasting too much jelly. I was thinking it'd be more like a gusher, like there was gonna be lots of jelly in there.
See, Dukeston, that would kill people though. It was part jellyfish. Ooh, okay. And then you just talk. Well, I wouldn't do raspberry. I'm more of a blueberry person. But then again, you can't go wrong with grape jelly. Good old fashioned. Sticking with food, because this is the other conversation that was brought up earlier today. Um, I'll let you go first. I'll let you go first. What is your favorite flavor of Pringles?
Me?
Yeah.
Um, I kind of like the sour cream and onion. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think the Pringles make it. But I think Snyder's makes them. But there's like a Hawaiian onion chips out there that are pretty good.
No, stop it. Really, like, wait. When you say Hawaii, okay. So I must inquire some more. When you say Hawaiian onion, are we talking like Maui onion, where it's like a sweet onion?
Yeah. Hmm.
Ooh, okay. So you're gonna have to let me know about those.
I don't think Pringles makes those, but I like the. I like the salt and vinegar Pringles. They're pretty good.
You're gonna have to. Can I buy these at Walmart? That's
I don't
exactly where
know
Ewok knows exactly where my mind was going because they are so delicious and they are so hard to find.
what.
Ugh. There's an actual Maui brand of sweet onion chips.
Hmm.
Ewok, are you on the West Coast? I feel like I've asked you this before. Don't dox yourself, but like, are you on the West Coast? Yeah, that explains it. That perfectly explains it. West Coast has all of the yeah. It, can somebody send some here to? Oh, it's way better than Funyuns. It's not like a pungent onion. It's like a sweet onion. Sweet onion flavored chocolate chip. Ooh.
I guess that
Dukeston, you
one.
might want to go to Gilroy. You might want to go to Gilroy. You might be popular there. And the only reason I know that is because I love Well, that's garlic. Never mind. What am I talking about? I still want to go to Gilroy. Gilroy's garlic, not onion, but you might find some. You might find some takers. I mean, garlic and onion kind of almost go hand in hand.
I sent you a picture of the ones um, that I used to get, but I don't even know if they make these anymore. They might. I haven't seen
Oh,
them in a while.
don't play with my emotions like that, though. You're gonna get my hopes up, and then now you're gonna now after you said it to me, now it's like, oh well, they might not have it.
Well, I also changed my mind about the peanut butter and jelly M&Ms. I kind of like them now.
Um, Sir, do we live in America or in this case Berlin?
That's in
Oh,
Pennsylvania, the
Berlin,
funky full.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's the
We were
snack
talking about
belt, dude.
Snyder's earlier, and I always thought it was Snyder's of Hanover.
No, this is in the snack belt. It's in Pennsylvania.
Hanover's in Pennsylvania. I learned that this morning. How okay, you know what? Before we go that far off track, because we have more questions. So do you have a second favorite flavor? Because I thought you were about to say another flavor after sour cream and onion.
I said the salt and vinegar.
Oh, salt and vinegar. That's right.
Salt and vinegar.
We have opposite tastes apparently. So like my all time my favorite. You can never go wrong with barbecue. Never go
Oh
wrong
yeah, those are
with
good.
barbecue Pringles. But one thing I'm surprised, and who knows,
Those are
maybe not
good
a lot of
though.
people like it. I could get down with pizza flavored Pringles.
I was gonna actually say those are like one of my least favorite, but
Really?
I think it's because when we were growing up, my little cousin, like his mom would buy them all the time, and it was like the only flavor they had. Like I'm sick of them.
We may have to save some. Wow, this game is. If you wanted to watch offense tonight, yeah, you're not getting much.
Yeah.
You're not getting much. Let's see. Okay, we did that one. Oh gosh, if the world ended and only one little Debbie's dessert will ever be found again, which would you pick to
Ooh,
survive?
Little Debbie's.
Dukeston is this. Oh my gosh, this is like the opposite of a Simpsons. Wasn't it The Simpsons? I remember it was either Simpsons or
I kind of like the Swiss rolls.
somebody
They're
with the
pretty good.
Twinkies. There was one Twinkie
The
left.
Swiss roll is like a Twinkie, but it's like chocolate.
I'd go with Swiss roll too. When I think of Little Debbie, I think Swiss roll.
But they got some other hits too. You know, they're not like the Nutty Buddies. My mom used to buy them all the time. I don't
Nutty
know
Buddies
why.
are good.
We
Yes.
had them. We had them in the rotation constantly.
Oh, was it a movie? I thought it was a TV show.
I don't know.
Or no, you know what? I think it was a somebody stole home. Somebody stole home.
In this game just now.
Might have to go back and look at the game log. I don't think I've had the strawberry shortcake roll. I don't think I've had that. Have we caught up? Let me. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. I think I could have swore I saw one more though, or maybe not. Oh yeah, no, we're caught up. Oh, it was a wild pitch. That's not stealing home, sir.
Oh,
We're tied at one though now.
close enough.
We've caught up though on the now I'm hungry. Thanks, chat. Now I'm hungry.
So you got, dude.
Neither. Can I pick neither? I must admit I'm not excited about the Super Bowl. Maybe I'm the minority of it.
Really?
I
Don't
just
know. I have a hard time dealing with that.
I have a heart.
I didn't like the Chiefs either necessarily, but whatever.
I have no interest in either team. Oh, that's tough. What's in this chicken bake though? I'm gonna need more
Mm.
information. Are we talking like Costco chicken bake? Can I have both? Can I have the chicken bake for dinner and then have the cookies for dessert? Wash it down with a Coke Pepsi? Splash. In
Oh
fact,
man.
actually not a splash. It went over the jacuzzi. Not quite a splash. Ooh. Wait, does Costco do cookies though? I've never seen a Costco do cookies at the snack bar unless you're talking about the cookies at the bakery because Costco bakery does have really good cookies. Minerva, welcome in Raiders. How was the stream? We're doing. You guys have not missed much. I mean, we're talking about food. When do we not talk about food when I'm involved in a stream? That seems to be the common denominator. We're in night 2 of Prospect League, which for those who don't know what Prospect League is, all the players that you see here, if they do not have an asterisk next to their name, they are our prospects. They are real life people who made a player in our league, and they are waiting to be drafted in about a little less than 2 weeks' time, um, and starting their PBE journeys. Now, since PBE itself is mixed in with postseason and then off season next week, instead of having our lovely draft prospects sit around and twiddle their thumbs and do nothing, we decided we're gonna throw them on a team and we'll do a little mini league. Which this is I believe our 15th edition of Prospect League. Um, so y'all haven't missed much. We have 5 stream games. We just finished the first one, which got exciting near the end. Looks like the West hung on to win 3-2, and Knifey took my points. I
Oh.
hope you enjoy him, Knifey. I declare bankruptcy. Be,
Well, next I'll put a bunch up and you can try and win them back next time. We'll
ooh,
see.
is there a graham cracker ice cream? Is that a thing? I've never heard of
I'm
that.
sure. I'm sure somebody's done it.
Can I have
Well,
both? Just ask me every question you're gonna ask me like that. I'm just gonna be like, can I have both? Beware strikes with the win. Justin Tucker with the loss. Cody Ogg is your player of the game. Let's go ahead and save real quick.
mm-hmm.
North and the South, and it'll be the South winning 7-3. Sanders 3 for 5 with a run scored. Dog Maple, who we will see here in a little bit, 1 for 4 with a run scored. Honcho with a walk, and then on the South, Sabor 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs and a run. Lost my train of thought there. Jose getting another home run. Jose getting his second home run in Prospect League. Dudney with the win, Ritter with the loss. Your player of the game, Angron World Eater.
Ooh.
Leave the Ranas alone, Dukeston. What did the Ranas do to you?
I thought they might make the
You're
playoffs
not a
this year.
Swifty. You were not like beaten by the Ranas. Sorry, I even gave Knifey flashbacks just for saying.
We used to lose to them all the time. Still
North
do.
and South. North with 5 runs at the top of the 8th will pull out the comeback win 8-5. On the North, Dog Maple 3 for 5 with an RBI. Honcho 2 for 5. On the South, Sabor 2 for 5 with an RBI. Hoff getting a walk and a run scored. McKinley with the win. Charlie Zhu with the blown save loss. Burglary Judge is your player of the game. Something is awry here in Prospect League, Knifey. Something is not right.
Why? What?
We have played 10.5 games because I still have to simulate this one. We have not had a Prospect League special yet. I'm quite disappointed in this. I've not said a Prospect League special yet. Oh,
Well,
trust me, Bergs. We will be watching. Oh gosh, Knifey. Guess what? Go ahead and
what?
say that name. that Berg's put in. You're going to be saying that name in a little bit. I want to hear you say it. Everybody has to say it. All the
Hold on, I gotta bring up. I don't have the chat. Let me bring it up. Walker Wheeler.
Is that Wheeler? I don't think that's
Well,
Wheeler.
it's Walker Bueller, right? So it'd be Walker Wheeler. Wheel. I don't know. I thought I could do it, but now my confidence is
You could
shook.
just I don't know if you're like me. Whenever I say that name, you just feel certain muscles in your neck that you don't use usually. And it's just like,
Yeah, I don't know.
that any actors or anybody practicing lines they should do that line as warm up. Warm up the muscles. Um East and the West, East pull out the win 7-4. Agrippa 2 for 5 with an RBI 2 runs scored. Mello getting a base hit as well. On the West, Seymour Bolts 1 for 4. Zalewski 2 for 4, as well as Tatton 3 for 4 with a run scored. Um, Stuart Hooker gets the win. Kylo Ren the loss. Aiden Wyatt with the save. Player of the game, Catfish Gordon. And before I go too far ahead of myself, I'm going up until the 16th is where we're going. And I believe I see a prediction up already. Thank you, mods. South versus West. Who hits more home runs? South versus West. Who hits more home runs? And oh gosh. Am I going to be that guy?
I'll go.
Am I going to be that guy? Knifey doesn't co-host with me very often, so he probably doesn't know what I'm referring to when I say that guy.
Are you just gonna you were gonna bet one coin?
No, there's something missing.
What? Oh, who they'll tie.
I'm a stickler. It's a
Well,
push. It's a push. So basically, if it does end up being a tie, we'll just cancel it. So everybody gets their points back. 11-5, East get the win. Looking at the box score, Agrippa 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Big Boom Justice 3 for 5 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Marshmallow 1 for 4, 2 RBIs, a walk, and a run. On the West, uh, not much happening from our prospects. Zahn getting his 5th home run of Prospect League. Tatton a walk and a run. For pitching, Peregrino will take the win. Amos Rich the loss. Kinsella the save. Lucas Jameson is your player of the game. North and the South. And it's going to be the South getting the win 7-2. Sanders going 2 for 4 for the North. Dog Maple 1 for 4 with their first home run of Prospect League. Honcho 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run score. In fact, they hit their first home run of Prospect League as well. On the South, Sabor 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Hoff with a walk and a run. For the pitching, Tim Infinity will take the win. Barry Balls the loss. Your player of the game, Ishmael Tejada. And if my memory serves me correctly, this next day is actually an off day. And it is perfect. All right. Takes us to our next game of the night. South and the West. That means we got more players to introduce. We'll start on the South. Welcome back, Petra. I hope I'm saying the last name correctly. I don't know if you're watching. Correct me if I'm wrong. Brianna Rose Sabor. Contact first baseman. Right. Bats right. Throws right. Can also, believe it was catcher. And I think it was shortstop was the other alternative position. But I don't think we'll be seeing a lot of strikeouts from Miss Brianna Rose. And then we also, I believe that's actually the only one on the South for tonight. We did not have any relief pitchers on any of the teams tonight. Now, we do have another player to introduce on the West who we just watched a little while ago, and that would be the starting pitcher making their Prospect League debut tonight. Congrats on the recreate, Danny. Um, at first, when I read this, I was like, huh, I don't get it. And then I sounded it out. I was like, ah, Taco Bell. Because, why not? We have a marshmallow, and now we have indirect Taco Bell. Got, y'all got to give us reasons to talk about food, and we're here for it. Um, Southpaw, over the top delivery, flamethrower build, fastball, sinker, and a cutter. And that is your starting pitcher for tonight. Oh gosh, which game was it? We'll be watching Bucker Wooler on. I'm gonna get there. I promise. I'm gonna get there. I believe we're watching them on the 21st, so that's our second to last game of the night. So don't worry, Bergs. Trust me, we'll both say it when we get there. Just for you. Knifey, would you like to go first half or second half?
I can go first. That's fine.
Sounds good to me. Let's head on out to Running Rebels Grounds, aka Chase Field. Wind blowing in from right at 11. I guess they got the roof open.
All right, so we got South versus West. Oops. West at home. Winton's leading us off. Oh, diving catch by the right fielder. One out. Taco Bell on the mound. He'll get through this one clean. Three up, three down, thanks to that diving catch and a good defense. Who was that in right field? Zalewski. And then Phillips will lead us off with a single here. Got Logan James on the mound. Runner goes. He's in there, stolen base. Then Baltz will ground out the first, but get the runner over on the sacrifice. Walker will ground out, and then Zahn will strike out. So we're through one inning, still nothing, nothing. That'll bring up Taco Bell again to the mound. Oh, his base knocked by McCringleberry, left fielder. And then Hoff will loop a single into left there. Back to back singles. Oh, ball four. So Taco Bell in trouble here. Bases loaded, no outs. McCanahan, line drive to the left, or I'm sorry, fly ball to left. Not deep enough though. One out. And then Tejada will strike out. So two down. Bases loaded. And Brady strikes out. So there we go. Taco Bell gets out of it. Got a little noble taco there for you. Um, Still scoreless through one and a half. And the West comes up. Player will line drive, or sorry, will strike out. And Zalewski will strike out as well. So two Ks here for Logan James. And then the King, fly ball to center, third out. So still nothing, nothing through two innings. It'll bring Taco Bell back on the mound. Come off against Winton, ground ball to first, routine, one out. Then Sabor, line drive to right, but caught, two down. Jose, ball four on the full count. Then he'll try to steal second. He's in there. McCringleberry in the hole at third. Good throw gets him. Gets Taco Bell out of the inning. We're on to the bottom of the third. Still nothing, nothing here in Arizona. Nice and warm. Two fake or fly. Sorry, flies out into foul ground, and then Patton will ground out. Then Phillips will fly out. So three up, three down. A little bit of a pitcher's duel here through three innings. Both of them are through the order though, so we'll see. The hitters catch up here. Not that time. Taco Bell gets the strikeout. Third of the game. World Eater. Ball four for the catcher. Canahan. Fly ball to center. Should be playable. 2 outs. And then Tejada, line drive to right, gets down for a single. Oh, gets by the right fielder. Runners can only get one extra base apiece, though, so still no score. Taco Bell deals here. Line drive to center. Oh, I'm sorry, I have no depth perception. That was a pop out to short. But the point is, Taco Bell gets out of it, and now we're on to the bottom of the fourth. Balts will draw the walk for the West. And Walker will look at strike three. 1 out, 1 on for Zahn. Strike three, swinging through that one. 2 outs, 1 on for Player. Fly ball to center should be routine out. No change here in the score. Still nothing, nothing. We've had a handful of hits, saw an error, but no runs. Top of the fifth. W. Winton there. Strikeout. Taco Bell is in the groove. And Saber will draw the walk. And Jose, single to left. So we'll have first and second with 1 out. McCringleberry into foul ground. First baseman's got it. 2 outs. Oh, and then a pass ball, wild pitch. Second and third, 2 outs for Hoff. Ball four. So bases loaded for World Eater. Taco
You,
Bell still
you
dealing.
might wanna
Oh,
kick out, leave the stream and go back in because I think you're off by a batter.
I'm
Whatever
sorry.
screen you're looking at, you're off by a batter.
Oh,
Are you
shoot.
watching the Twitch feed or are you watching
I
the
think I
Discord
just
feed?
realized that. Yeah, I accidentally brought up the Twitch because I was looking at the
I was like,
oh, because
okay,
you
I'm gonna
told me
just
to look at
roll with
the.
it for now.
Well, go ahead and take over. I was definitely looking at the Twitch stream there for that last 4 innings.
Out at second, greedy, greedy. We're going to go to the sixth, scoreless ball game. That's the fun of Prospect League, though.
Well,
Imagine you
I
did the
had backed out to look at that name you asked me to look at, and then I never went back. I totally forgot.
McCanahan will fly out to left to start off the top of the sixth. At least you didn't do it during your postseason stream tomorrow.
Tim would never let me do that, dude. He'd be like, "What the?"
Brady's going to bloop that in for a 2-out single runner at first base, top of the order for Winton, and that's going to be safe at second on the stolen base. And long run, but it'll be caught. Runner will be left stranded. We remain scoreless as we go to the bottom half. It'll be 9-1-2 due up for the Blizzard. And that should be playable and caught off the bat of Tatton. Top of the order to Phillips. Out number 2. Baltz will draw the walk. Runner at second. Runner first, 2 outs for Walker, who will get that in for a base hit. So runners at first and second for Zahn. And it's going to be caught on the line. Brandon Zahn batting 224. That seems very un-Zahn like. He has 5 home runs, but um, something to watch out for. OPS below 800 for Zahn. As Savor will ground out to start off the top of the seventh. Jose going to be out in center field, 2 outs. McCringleberry, though, will bloop that into left field. Another 2-out base runner. And that'll bring up Christopher Hoff. That's deep and gone. Dinger time for Christopher Hoff. And it breaks the scoreless tie. South on the board first, 2-0. First home run of Prospect League. Wow, 4 for 48 before that home run. As World Eater will draw the walk and then get caught stealing at second base. We're at the stretch. South with 2-0 lead, and technically speaking, and Ewok, were you the one who made that prediction? Not to name names or anything. Considering now that means the prediction's not tied. now that we have a home run on the board. Zalewski will pop up in the infield. The King, though, will hit that base hit up the middle. Both sides getting a lot of 2-out base runners in these last handful of innings, as Altuve will pop that out in shallow left. And we go on to the eighth. South trying to hang on to a 2-0 lead. They're looking for some insurance. McCanahan grounder to the shortstop to lead off the inning. Tejada with a ground out to short. And Brady will swing and miss, strike three. 1-2-3 inning for the Geese. Another chance for the West to tie it up or maybe even take the lead. They need to find some offense, though, regardless, as Tatton will strike out to start off the inning. Top of the order now to Phillips. Swing and a miss, strike three. Back-to-back Ks. And that'll be a ground out to first, and the West will go down in order as well. We go to the ninth. Still technically anybody's game. It's only a 2-run lead for the South. And it'll be Winton to lead off, and they'll draw the walk. So runner first to lead off. Sabor up the middle, only plays over to second. Or yes, so only plays over to first, I should say. They'll do the intentional walk to try to get a double play, but it's not going to work out. McCringleberry, base hit up the middle, makes it 3-0 South with 1 out. Hoff had the home run in the top of the 7th, and they're going to line that out to right. Runners will go back. World Eater will ground out, and they'll get the force at second base. South tack on another, though. It's a 3-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Heart of the order due up. Walker, that's deep down the right field line, but it's not going to be deep enough. That'll be caught for out number 1. Zahn will draw the walk. That'll bring a baseball player. And that is down the right field line, fair. Zahn is going to hold up. Tying run will come to the plate in Zalewski. And line caught at first. They're down to their final out. The King, and that is deep. Is it going to be deep enough? No, at the wall. Oh, man, almost tied the game, but instead it's going to be a 6-hitter for South pitching. They get the win 3-0, and they also win the prediction as they had more home runs than the West. James will get the win. Exos the hold. Skuma Kun will get the save, second save of Prospect League. And Gamble will take the loss. Your player of the game, Logan James. There, Knifey, congrats, you're voluntold. You get to read this box score for reasons.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
the North will
you knew
win.
exactly where I was going with it.
I don't know if I don't know if I did. I'm looking for it. Mark
Oh, you'll
Archow.
see. You'll see.
Well, the North are going to win 2-1 over the East. And then on the North side, you had 2 hits for Mike Honcho. And on the East, you had 2 hits for Gordon and 2 hits for Sparrow. I still don't see what I'm supposed to be. Oh, the pitching. Okay. So the losing pitcher here was Wheeler, Wooler. And the winning pitchers was Chambers, Holman the hold, Duggar the save, and then Chambers was your player of the game for the North. Yeah, that's a tough one.
If
Every time I think
only
it
so
seems like it should be easy, but it's not.
so what's funny is I already know Dissolve knows. Just because so I suggested another player name. And now I don't know, Dissolve, are you still kicking yourself that you didn't pick the other name that I suggested? For those who don't know, I suggested Cutter Crawford. Because literally, if you flip the letters, it's still pronounced the same. And then now you're going to get people to probably misspell Cutter Crawford wrong for a long time. We do have, we're going back to back. We're not going to do play by play for this one. We're going to do Ask the Booth since we just did some play by play in that last game prior. But East versus the North is our next game on stream tonight. Where's my thingy? There it is. So we'll continue on with Ask the Booth. I guess, I answered Breeze's question while you're doing play by play. So while we're letting them do the prediction there, which thank you mods. What is the
Let me make.
prediction? Oh, what happens first? Home run, steal, or an error?
I'm going
What
air.
happens first? You're thinking very hard on it, aren't you? What'd you go with?
I went with air.
Oh, you went with error.
Yeah, I
So
didn't put that much on there though.
I will. So Breeze asked earlier. I answered it in the chat, so I'll let you go ahead and answer it as well. Now that we have a chance. Do you like Taco Bell?
It's all right.
It's all right. Yeah, see, I'm kind of the same way. For me, it depends on the location. I
Yeah.
have gotten sick eating Taco Bell in the past, so these days I don't.
Well,
I kind of stay away unless I know for sure that I like the location. Because same thing with Wendy's. Unfortunately, the Wendy's near my house, even though they renovated it, you'd think it would make it better. They renovated it. They hired new people. Nope. Still
our
got food
Wendy's.
poisoning from the Wendy's near my house. So
I never get sick, but the Wendy's here, they're mean.
oh, they're
That's there's a couple places around. You just got to be ready for that. But, like I'm fine with it. Like I'm not trying to
are they
have them around.
fast?
Yeah.
See. I'm okay with mean fast. Like if you're
I
fast and you get
think
my order right, I don't care if you're mean.
everybody they're right next to the Starbucks, which is always like crazy. So I think everyone there is just always annoyed.
Because
But
the Wendy's near my house, the one where I got the food poisoning, not only did they give me food poisoning, but they were slow. I remember I ordered ahead and I literally sat in the drive-through, and it wasn't a big order. Like it wasn't like I was ordering for like a family meal or something. Like it was just like a couple burgers
uh,
and a fry and a drink.
I
And
didn't like
I
that.
waited 20 minutes in the drive-through, and I ordered
Mhm.
ahead. And then the food made me sick, and I was like, oh, gee, thanks, Wendy's.
Wendy's. I've always had pretty good luck at my Wendy's. But, you know,
Who is your favorite DH for a team you currently?
but what?
Is this a trick question? Is this a trick question? Should I answer that with a question?
Maybe.
It's of course you're my favorite DH. Now my question is, how do you feel about your see? Now we're gonna flip it. We're gonna turn into ask the mod for a moment. Are you happy with how your season went? If nobody's gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
What?
I've been very patient. And it's like, you know what? I'm gonna wait for somebody to do it. But if not, I'll do it. I'll bid it all.
Are you gonna? I already
No,
put a
nobody
bunch.
did
Well,
home run.
I can put some more on there to help get you some money. Maybe it'll be the home run. I'll put 500 on there. All right, start her up. I think we're ready.
Okay, Lucas, get a leadoff home run. You can do it. Watch it be like an error on the very first play of the game, or neither. It was neither. We'll see. We'll see what. Hopefully, the mods will pay attention to that. We are doing Ask the Booth. There's the error. Error was first. Or
Was it?
wait a minute. Wait. So if it's a
No, they gave
stolen
him the.
base and an error, then what?
I don't. Oh, did they give him the air?
Does it count it as a stolen base and an error, or is it just error? I will. I'm gonna pause this real quick because that's a good point. Hold on. Hold on. Hold. Oh, come on. I pushed escape. Come on. We'll check.
Pretty funny.
We'll check. We'll see how the game score, how the game log had it. Okay, so what if it's so yeah, it would be steal first, I would assume, and then because the error took him to third, so I would assume that would be stolen base first. That's just my, and it also has it
Yeah,
first.
yeah, I guess so.
So
And I voted on air, so I
I
mean,
had I voted neither. I voted home run. So I guess you could say I'm neutral. I lose either
I
way.
give it to
Um,
the Spiels.
I would say steal first, just because the game log has it steal first, and technically he did go to third because of the error. Um, so yeah, steal first. Steal first. I agree. Controversy already. Goodness me. We don't get much controversy on a prediction. And we even get sorry, that's just him closing it. Never mind. I thought it was. You know what? Since we don't have any ask the booth questions, I'll go. We'll do ask the co-host, even though it's not really ask the co-host. But since Knifey, you are newer, a newer user than me. I mean, you've been around the block long enough. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say you're a rookie or anything like that. But I mean, do you have any tips, tricks? I mean, is this your third or fourth season in the majors now? You've been in the majors for a little
Mm,
bit now, up to this point, right?
yeah, this would be my third.
So now that you have a couple major league seasons under your belt, do you have any tips, any advice to? Because we have a few new users out there watching.
Um, Mainly just try to stay active, you know. Um, Try to get ahead on the money if you can, so you don't have to worry about that for a little bit. But having fun, mainly. Try to do all the easy stuff too. You know, you can always hit those chatter boxes if you don't feel like putting the time in to make money otherwise. Oh, there's a hit by pitch. Um, yeah, and then just make sure you remember to do your updates. And a lot of fun too is if you spend some time in the minors, you can stock up, and then when you get caught up, you spend a bunch, and it's always fun. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of ways to have fun in this league too, and also make some money for your player. Kind of finding something there, anything to bring a couple bucks in. There's a lot of stuff that you wouldn't even think of.
I like
Pay for everything you need for the whole season in one shot.
I like how you said chatterbox, but you didn't mention the actual fun way to earn money.
Well, that's the lazy man's way if all you want to do is chatterbox, but at least it's there, you know. But they're paying more for co-hosting and hosting. So if you've ever thought about that, one or two of them a season's about all you need.
That's true. We are looking for hosts and co-hosts as well. Gotta talk to. Make sure you talk to Cody
Mm-hmm.
K.
Mm-hmm.
For more on that. That's true. That's true. Come on, nobody. Nobody's gonna come to. No, nobody's gonna point out the funnest thing to do on a Sunday. It's just gonna be me.
What?
Gosh, I guess you all do not want a piece of 300 million PBE dollars on Sunday. I
Marbles.
guess you know I might as well. I'll just go cancel it
Mm-mm.
since
Marbles is another good way.
ain't nobody gonna chatterboxes. Chatterbox, you just type in a little something something, but marbles. Who knows? You can get a world record on the stream. You could see your marble disintegrate before your very eyes and not know what happened. Or you can enter in the forums and maybe just maybe have a chance to win up to 25 million PBE dollars potentially. Question mark.
Hmm.
Which, by the way, $25 million, that takes care of one full season of max earning for your player. No
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
questions asked.
Been putting a
Chatterbox
trade
is
in
fun
that.
too, but just saying marbles. Marbles is
Yeah,
also fun.
I was just mentioning because not all the other leagues even have, you really gotta. It's all right. Excited for the playoffs though.
Speaking of
The first time,
playoffs, you're in the
first
booth
time.
tomorrow.
Yeah, my
Are you,
team's the first time I've been in the playoffs in a major.
oh, and
So
don't tell me. Oh, that's right. You become. Good luck to you.
yeah, I might get to call an elimination game for myself if we're down to too early.
Workout. So see, this is a perfect stream for you to get all the streamer jinx out of your system,
Yeah.
so you don't jinx yourself tomorrow.
Well, I think it'll be all right. We
Have you made your predictions yet?
Oh
Have you
yeah, I
submitted
did
it?
that. Oh, of course.
You're not any liberty to share, but if you want to share, I
Of
mean,
course
who
I
you
could.
picked.
Did they just call? Oh wow. You know what? I'm back watching the
I was about to say, I was like, are you behind again?
Yeah, because they just blew the horn for that hit by pitch, and I was like, what is going on? And I realized I was watching the little behind. I keep switching back to the. I'm working with one less screen than I usually have right now. Might be due.
Somebody go toss Knifey an extra screen.
I have. I'm using it to monitor something else for work, and I
Are you
just
working and streaming?
no. I'm just keeping an eye on something. I wanted to see make sure it doesn't fail, so I know if tomorrow's going to be terrible or not.
double dipping, double dipping on the PVE channel.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I think you're about to say, were you about to say who your playoff pick is? Who do you have winning it all?
I mean, I definitely picked Buffalo, even though it's pretty unlikely. It'd be a long shot, but
Ooh, you willing to put TPE on it?
I figured why not? Who else am I gonna pick?
So okay, I'll ask it in a different way
And
then.
I had us playing. I have us playing Death Valley in the final. I picked them.
Let's say your team was not in the playoffs. Let's just say I don't know. You know what? Let's just say you're on. Let's say you're still in the
I would
minor
have
leagues.
picked.
Since I can't say another
I
team,
would.
I don't want to be in
No,
trouble for tampering.
I would.
But let's say you're
I
neutral.
I would have picked the Voyagers,
You
and
would
I
have
would
picked
have
the
picked,
Voyagers.
and I would have picked DVS, and I would have picked the Voyagers to win it again.
I believe I have
I
Voyagers
don't know
over
why, but
DVS, if I remember correctly.
that's what I would have probably. I just figured like if Buffalo, if we can somehow, because I think we're playing the Voyagers first. If we can beat them, maybe we get lucky and we beat them, or and then anything can happen. You get to the playoffs. That's I don't know. I don't. I just wanted to figured like if I didn't pick us and we ended up winning it, I'd feel like an idiot. I'd rather feel like an idiot for picking us and then lose. It was a good run. I had a fun season though. I'll give you that. Um, I think we overachieved a little bit, but once you get there, same in the minors too. Once you get to the playoffs, anything can happen. Win a couple games, get hot.
Basically, you have a chance. It would
Yeah,
like another example would be oh gosh, I forgot what season this was. This was a few seasons ago with San Antonio making it all the way to the World Series. I think they were one of the lowest seeds in that particular. They busted a lot of
yeah.
brackets. I forgot who they upset in the first round. I want to say it was New York that they upset in the first round.
Was that last season? Yeah,
No, this was either 2 or 3 seasons ago.
yeah, that's right.
And I want to say they won the Tahini that year too. I might be wrong on that.
I don't know.
One of the PB, I don't know if Southworth is still around. One of the PB historians will fact check me.
That I do not know.
2 outs. East looking for some insurance. They're only up by a run.
East.
Not gonna get it there.
What I don't think you ever told me your favorite Pringle. You said barbecue, which is
Barbecue and then pizza. Oh, I don't know if
gotcha.
Jacob's still around. I meant to say this, but then I diverted. One of the things that was part of that conversation was the chili cheese Pringles. And
I don't
I
think I've
actually
ever had
have a
those.
can of those, and I keep forgetting to try them. I'll report back by Friday. North retake the lead. 3-run dinger for Honcho. 7-5 in the bottom of the eighth. I keep forgetting to try them. I don't know why I haven't yet.
What? I Your name's not on the list. I always forget. What team? What's your player's name again?
You. Oh, now you stop it.
I always forget. And if I don't look at the list, you're not on the list.
You should pass.
I can look it up real fast. It won't take me too long.
Was I too subtle?
But
Berg's got it. Berg's got what I was throwing at you. I guess I was too subtle. I even emphasized it when I said it.
I don't
South
know.
will hang on for the 7-5 win. It's pass.
Yeah, that's the player's last name.
No, that's his name. Just pass.
Like Cher, he just has one
Just pass.
name.
You don't. Oh, come on.
You're in Seattle, right?
I am I like Cher? I don't know. I don't
Well, you
know.
had just one name, like no first name and last name.
Well,
Like
Sonny only had one name, even though he had
Sonny.
technically two names. I mean, Cher has in real life has two names. Why can't I be like Jose? Jose has one name.
Mm.
Oh wait, we're not watching this. We're doing a quick sim. South will get the win 8-3. 5 runs in the top of the seventh. Sabor 1 for 4 with a walk, RBI, and a run. McCringleberry with a grand slam in that seventh inning. And then Hoff drawing a walk for the South. On the West, Baltz 4 for 5 with an RBI. Zalewski drawing a walk as well. Dudney with the win, Og with the loss. Dudney is your player of the game.
I can't. Yeah, you're on the wheelies. Just pass, huh? It is like Cher. I thought you were messing with me, but so what? What?
Do
What
you
is
not
that
know
about?
what the whole funny part of that whole deal was? Why it's named Pass?
Because like you were passing on the like. I don't know. I guess I'm missing something.
You should go rewatch the draft streams. Or go look up the slides. Go to the slides. Go find the slides from that draft, and you'll get it. You get it real quick. What's so funny about it? North will get North get or well actually no, they were already in the lead. Never mind, it was a comeback, but 7-1. They'll get the win.
Or
On the
pass on
East,
that
not
number.
much offense to talk about. Mello going 1 for 3 with a walk. On the North, Sanders 2 for 4, 2 RBIs and a run. And then Honcho 1 for 4 with a run scored as well. Boykins with the win, Kanye West with the hole, Duggar with the save, Stuart Hooker will take the loss. Your player of the game is Pangy.
Mm-mm.
South and the
Pass.
West. And it's going to be the West winning 2-0. Oh, no complete game. We had one complete game shutout in Prospect League last season. I'm hoping we'll see it again. Um, for the South, none of our prospects got anything done. We did get a couple hits from Winton and Brady. On the West, Bolt going 1 for 4. Zalewski drawing a walk. Tatton 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Rocker will take the win. Bond 3-4-5 the loss. Beware Strikes will get the save. Benny Rocker is your player of the game. Think mods. Who scores last? South versus East is our next game.
Yeah.
Who scores last?
I'm a South alumni, if I remember correctly. They weren't called the Geese back then, but I like the Geese. I haven't touched on the names yet this season. I do like them. They're pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of names, how do you say that?
Blizzard. What?
That team name?
Uh, Morgar?
Nope.
Morguar?
Nope.
I don't know.
More gore.
Morgar. What is it like?
It is a oh gosh. We looked it up.
Like Welsh or something?
It's a mythical. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to.
Like
We
a serpent?
consulted with the Google for the pronunciation of Morgor. Speaking of the Morgor, they will get the win 11-6 over the South. On the South, Sabor 2 for 4 with 2 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Hoff 2 for 4
Yeah.
with a walk and an RBI. On the East, Agrippa 1 for 5 with an RBI. Big Boom Justice with a walk and a run. And then Marshmallow 2 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. Kinsella will take the win in relief. Komtowski the loss. Mikey Weiser the save. Your player of the game, Joe Getz.
I like it. It's Cornish. Would be.
North will get the win over the West 5-1. For the North, Sanders 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Dog Maple 2 for 4 with 2 runs scored, 3 RBIs, including their second home run of Prospect League. Honcho 1 for 5 as well for the Tremors. On the West, Zalewski 2 for 4 with an RBI and a run. Baltz also going 2 for 4. And Tatton also going 2 for 3 with a double. Zalewski hitting their first home run of Prospect League. Barry Balls will take the win. Amos Rich the loss. Your player of the game, Barry Balls.
I don't get the theme though. They got the more
So
war. They got the
don't
geese and the
I don't
Kremlin.
decide who goes on the teams.
I knew that.
Oh no, I was answering Bergs.
Oh, well, I know that too.
And we have made it. We have made it to the South and the East. Well, we'll get to watch. Now it's my turn to say it.
Well, nasbase says he doesn't decide the players on the
Walker
teams, but he really
Wooler.
does.
Oh, I can't wait for the other streamers to pronounce that name.
Bueller, Wooler,
Wooler.
Wooler.
Not Wheeler. This is not Wheels.
Walker Wooler.
Wooler. I know I'm butchering it. I'm a use as a warm up now for when for every stream. Just say over and over Wooler.
What he has to do, save the team still.
I will do it, but I have a question, Rory. There's only one correct answer for this. What's his theme song? In my world, there's only one answer. Or even better, what's his walk-up song? Because it'd be a perfect walk-up song. Let me consult the Google. Also to give you one last chance to get your predictions in. Well, I guess it's who scores last, so I guess we can let that run. But and I'm going. I have a first half as well. Okay, fine. You have a better answer than me. You have a better answer than me. Let's go ahead and get the game started. Roof is closed at Red Flash Park, so no wind to speak of. South will lead off versus the East. It'll be Winton at the plate. Backup option would have been Here Comes the Boom. Just saying. Winton will strike out to start off the top of the first. Sabor will pop that up in the infield, caught for out number 2. Jose will draw the walk. That'll allow McCringleberry. And it is going to be a strikeout. Runner left stranded first. What's that?
On the team. Well, they used the Moore War or whatever, but they should have had the others one too, like the Owlman and the other weird stuff. Never mind.
So
I'm just thinking about the.
There was actually other names that was suggested as part of this set, and some had to be changed for different reasons. So that could be why it may not like all come together like cohesively.
Maybe you're not allowed to say Owlman.
What's that?
Nothing. It's like a. It doesn't matter. It's just a theme. Because they went with the Cornish like sea serpent, and then I started looking that up, and it led me to like all these other Cornish.
Oh, so
like,
Grizzy didn't pick. So Grizzy didn't pick the graphics. So Grizzy picked the names. But the actual pictures that are used for the logos, for the teams, that Grizzy didn't pick those.
Don't worry about it. I was just off on a whole little rabbit hole about it. It's fine. Can't even grab it.
Ransom will fly out to center field, and Getz will strike out to end the second. No goose eggs. No pun intended, because, the South is the geese. But zeros across the board. We go to the third. Tejada will fly that out to right for out number 1. Brady will draw the walk. Runner first, 1 out, as Winton will strike out for out number 2. Sabor will ground out for the third out. So runner left strand first. We go to the home half. Marshmallow, Jack Sparrow, and Lucas Jameson due up for the Morgor. And that'll be out number 1. Sparrow will have a 1-out single, runner at first, and Jameson will back it up with another base hit. Runners in the corners, 1 out for Agrippa. Swinging bunt out at second, and that's the only out they will get. 2 outs. Hard grounder for Gordon. They'll get the force at second, and the runners will be left stranded. Scoreless through 3. We go to the top of the fourth. It'll be Jose leading off for the Geese. And it's a swing and a miss, strike 3. McCringleberry is going to get beamed. So runner at first. Hoff will bloop that into center field for a base hit. There's 1, not going to turn 2. So fielder's choice off the bat of World Eater. Now McCanahan is going to ground that out, and no runs will score. South will also leave runner stranded in the corners. We go to the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Big Boom. Justice leading off. And fly out to center field for out number 1. Artema struck out looking. 2 outs now for Ransom. Draws the walk, so that'll allow Getz to come to the plate here in the bottom of the fourth. And it's going to be a base hit to left. Runners at first and second for Marshmallow. Popped up in the infield. Who's going to get it? It'll be the second baseman. No score through 4 now. We go to the top of the fifth. It'll be Tejada, Brady, and Winton for the South. Fly ball center field. That's caught for out number 1. Brady up the middle, base hit. Winton will fly that out to right. 2 outs, runner at first for Sabor, who will get a base hit. So runners in the corners again for the Geese. Jose is going to get a base hit up the middle. Jose will get the first run of the game for the South.
He's
One
like Cher
nothing.
too. See, no first and last name, just one name.
Yep, Jose. Jose the legend. As McCringleberry, that's going to be a wild pitch. That's going to bring in another run, 2 nothing, and that is cranked, and it is gone.
Was somebody gonna draft you, and then instead of drafting you, they just passed, and that's why you named yourself Pass? Is that what happened?
No,
I wish
you're
that's what
overthinking
happened.
it. You're
That'd be a better
overthinking it.
story.
I'm telling you right now, you're overthinking it. That's going to be caught, flew out by Hoff. South given
I'm
4
just
on the
messing with
board as
you
we go
now.
to the second half of this one.
Here we go. They're gonna have some catching up to do. The East, the South team's on top 4-0 now. A strikeout here for Sparrow to lead us off, and then Jameson's up. Base knock off of Logan James. Agrippa. Back to back singles. Catfish Gordon. Oh, could be two. No turn on double play in Prospect League. There you go. Love to see it. On to the top of the sixth. Still 4-0 South. What's the South team again? We're the Geese in the East. I do like that icon, that little sea serpent. There's a little knock them over their base. Oh, and then they're gonna try to steal third and totally ruin the sacrifice. And then the single falls in, which would have brought him home anyway. But what are you gonna do? The Prospect League, oh, going a little crazy here. Oh, pitcher dives for that one. Makes a good throw. No, I guess he doesn't. Pulled him off the bag. And that single will bring home the runner. So the error is going to cause trouble there for the East. The South will score again. It's 5-0 on the single by Winton. RBI single here. And Stabber going to get the RBI double. They're going to send the other runner, and he's safe. 2-run double for Brianna Rose Sabor. Jose, ooh, hot shot, but the shortstop handles it, ends the inning. 7-run lead for the East to try and catch up to here as the South are in control. Justice draws the leadoff walk, try to get something going. That's big boom Justice. Going to get second on the wild pitch. He's on scoring position here for Ardema, who will strike out. Ransom. Oh, there's a base knock. Should bring home a run. We'll send them. Throws late. East is on the board. 7-1. They're cutting into that lead. 6 runs to go here. Getz comes up. Grounded to short. Ooh, turn another double play. They're hitting right into him though. That's tailor-made double play right at the shortstop. Hit hard. Gets him out of another inning. McCringle grounds out to short here, top of the seventh. And Hoff does the same. Good strong throw there by the shortstop. Farrow. World Eater flies out to center. Ends that. We'll go through the seventh inning stretch. East will come up again. Still down 6. 9 outs left to work with. Make that 8. Mello goes down looking. Marshmallow. Sparrow. Check swing. Strike 3. Back to back strikeouts for Ryan Moffett. Rylan Moffett. And Lucas Jameson will get a base knock into right center. Life here for the East in the bottom of the seventh. Then Agrippa. Strikeout to end the inning. So we'll go to the eighth. A couple frames left here. Settle this one. Still a 7-1 lead for the South. The Canahan grounds out to short. Tejada follows up with a single into right. That'll bring up Wayne Brady. Singles in the left. Back to back singles, first and second. One out for Winton. Also like Cher, just one name. Break out. And then Brianna Rose Sabor. Draws the walk. Bases loaded. 2 outs for Jose. Oh, there it is. Up the middle. Another base knock. Oh, gosh. Strong throw. The catcher can't handle it, and it gets by. That was a cannon from center. Oh, my God. Marshmallow has a freaking hose out there, dude. Here it comes again. Nope, not that time. The catcher, though, I mean, gosh, that's tough. So these will all be unearned runs coming through at the end, I think, because he had them. He was that throw was there plenty early, but the damage is done here again for the South. It's 11-1. We go bottom of the eighth. Gordon leads us off with the. Oh, I thought that was a ball, but there's strike three called. I'm gonna bring up Big Boom Justice. Hard hitting to right center, but the center fielder moves over quickly to get it. 2 outs. Lou Gardema walks. 2 outs. One on. Ransom. Another ball four. So 2 on, 2 outs for Getz. The right fielder. Oh, hard hit to left center. Ballpark won't hold it. That's a 3-run homer. Makes us one 11-4. East, they're on to something now. A 2 out lightning. I'll bring up Marshmallow. Marshmallow. Mellow or mallow? Kind of like mallow. Thoughts? Anyway, we're gonna get top of the ninth. It's 11-4. South are still going as the world eater will fly or pop out to third. 1 out. McCanahan will fly out to center. 2nd out. Queenie Brady will look at strike three. So just like that, they're down. One, two, three. Last chance for the East. They're down seven. They got 3 outs to work with. See if they can make some magic. Barrow get things started. That's what you need. Double down the right field line. Jameson comes up next. It's a single into right. Oh my god! He tried to make it a double and gets thrown out. That that run didn't matter, Jameson. I'm sorry, buddy, but you tried. Then Agrippa will ground out the third, and then Gordon will fly out to center. So a little bit of magic in the end, but not nearly enough. East will fall 11-5. South victorious. The Geese flying high.
James will take the win. Balker Wooler will take the loss. Your player of the game, Hingle McCringleberry.
Marshmallow, marshmallow. I like it though.
See, part of me wish they got rid of the W because then it would be almost like the DJ.
Yeah, that's the DJ spells it with the E, but like the little thing you put on a stick and put it, make s'mores out of. That's a marshmallow.
West get the win 5-1 over the North.
Hey, we're out here teaching. Don't say you didn't learn anything when you were watching PBE. Learn the difference between marshmallow and marshmallow.
Or peanut butter or peanut butter and jelly M and
Hey,
M's
and
or
they turned around for me. By the end of that, they're all right. They're pretty good.
Sanders and Dog Maple both going 1 for 4 for the North. On the West, Bolts also going 1 for 4. Zalewski 1 for 4 as well with a run scored. Tatton 2 for 3 RBI and a run. Taco Bell will take the win. Joshua Chambers will take the loss. Taco Bell will be your player of the game.
Still hasn't given up a run yet in Prospect League. 0 ERA for Taco.
And just like that, we're off to our last game of the night. Felt like we just started the stream.
Well,
I forgot to take down Ask the Booth in the last game, but this is going to be Ask the Booth for our final game of the night, North and the West. And I do need to. I forgot. I was rushing. I I
uh-huh.
hope I have not seen Dogwood in chat. Dogwood, I'm sorry,
Um,
my friend. One of my first teammates in PBE, and here I am, forgetting about good old DW Dog Maple.
ugh.
Ugh, Dogwood. If you're watching the VOD, I apologize. Bat's right. power, 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 and shall I say power? Did I say power already? Power first
Excuse.
baseman. But congrats on the recreate again, my friend. And now,
North.
now we have gotten everybody. That is everybody. We've covered them all.
Mm-hmm.
But have we had a prediction yet? Did I miss it?
I lost a lot of points tonight.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. Who has more hits? North or west?
Tie goes to the home team.
Oh, you were
Uh,
cooking something up. My bad.
too late. I'm going west.
Were you cooking up a way to annoy me because there's no tide? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'll
I
make
like
it
that
up.
there
I'll
can
make
be
it
a
up
tie.
to you. I will send you a large Coke, Pepsi.
Tie goes to the house.
I will never live that down. By the way, if there's if a day happens where I literally call soda Coke, y'all have the right to just slap me in the face. Actually, you know what? I had another. I'm surprised they didn't. Nobody brought. I had a follow up question when we were
Mm-hmm.
originally having that conversation in another Discord server. So I'll ask it here. See. So is it shopping cart, wagon, or buggy?
I've always wanted to call it buggy, but I can't remember it.
For those who may have not heard all of them, shopping cart, wagon, or buggy? For
I'm trying to
me,
train myself to
I
say
never say
buggy, but
buggy. I've heard other people say it.
I want to. I want to be a buggy guy really bad.
I am a little bit of cart wagon. I've said wagon before. Cart wagon
No,
and
you haven't.
shopping cart.
Dude,
Yeah, I
I
mean
thought,
I've even had people. Some people call it a
hey,
shopping
grab me.
wagon.
I like that too. I just like it when other people call it a buggy, and I've always thought that like that would be great. But no, I'm a shopping cart. Fine.
Agrippa's not in this game. However, after
It was
this
in the last one.
game, we will upload everything to the index. Give it a little bit. Once it's uploaded to the index, then you'll be able to see stats and what
Yeah,
have you.
I think
And then
Agrippa
we'll
had a
let you all know
single.
when we upload to the index.
I think Agrippa had a single in that last game. He was in a couple though. I was watching him.
Now they're wrong in two ways. What is wagon and shopping wagon? Nobody's gonna. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Let's go ahead and get this game started.
Shopping wagon. That sounds made up. That sounds like
Fine. Let me
someone
look up
just must.
let me look up the dictionary definition of wagon.
Yeah, the wagon's like the red flyer. I don't know. You can call it whatever you want. The Coke thing though, that bugs me, and that's like a southeast thing. You go some places, they'll ask you, like, what flavored Coke do you want?
I would like a large Coke, please. What kind? Fruit punch.
That's how you do. You just roll with it.
A vehicle. So a wagon. The dictionary. This is the Oxford dictionary definition of a wagon. A vehicle used for transporting goods or another specified purpose.
Various sundries and such.
Is stuff at a grocery store not goods? Am I not
Mm-hmm.
transporting said goods from aisle to register to the trunk of my vehicle.
I I'm
Nothing
not saying it
specifies that
doesn't
you push
pull.
or pull.
Like it, it's a. You're allowed to say it. I don't know. Go for it.
Nothing in the definition says I have to push or pull a wagon and push a cart.
You can pull a shopping
Let's look at the definition of a cart.
cart. Hey, we're getting too technical.
Here's
Or maybe we're not getting technical enough.
Webster's definition of a cart. Um, a small wheeled vehicle
Mmm.
or a table with wheels that is used especially for serving food. Now there are some older definitions such as a heavy, usually horse-drawn two-wheeled vehicle used for farming or transporting freight.
Hmm.
Still use some fancy words.
You had me in the first half there, but now I'm not so sure.
Why can't they both be accurate?
They're all accurate. I just feel like some of them don't feel natural.
Don't mind me dropping things.
Like if you're going around saying shopping wagon, I don't know. It doesn't feel like that's natural. That's me. You can call it that though, Enoch. Or I'm just calling you Enoch.
Yeah, I'm definitely not Enoch.
It's because I'm looking at somebody in the chat named Ewok. And it just it got me. Sure.
Now I'm over
He's
here
a
looking
dancing.
through, trying to see if there's any other things like that where, like, how do you like, what do you call it? Oh, I got to. Is it tissue or is it Kleenex?
Kleenex is a brand.
It is a brand. You're correct. You're correct. It's the same
So
problem.
is
I'm trying to remember what it's a
like
specific rule in
Band-Aid is a
trademark,
brand too.
but they try to get people to prevent it from turning into a word, or else they lose the trademark. But people still call it Kleenex, even
I
though they
think
may
it's
not be grabbing a Kleenex branded
gotta use I
tissue.
use my hanky.
Oh, my mind went elsewhere when you said that. My mind went out.
Handkerchief. No, I called it tissue.
Let's see what other.
Paper paper towel.
Oh yeah, is it
Paper
an is it?
towel.
Well, there is a difference between a napkin and a paper towel, though. There is
Mm-hmm.
actually a difference.
Absolutely. There's soda. We were
Coke.
talking about that. I always call it soda, but I like
I
soda
also
pack.
call
Soda
it
pack.
soda.
I grew up in a place where people call it pap. What do we great pap? Pap.
Oh, I got one. I got one. And I know
Pap.
this from when I worked at the bank. Because when I worked at the bank, we always gave out lollipops. So if our customer had like their children with them, we'd offer them a lollipop.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't call it this. I hate it that people call it this. I can't tell you how many times I'll like customer will come up, will do their transaction, whether depositing their check or whatnot, and then all of a sudden looks at me, he's
Call
like,
it suckers.
"Do you have the suckers?
Let me get one of them
Do
all
I
day
have the what?
suckers.
Suckers? Do you have the suckers?" I'm like, "Oh god, it's a lollipop, or just call it a
Oh,
pop or a
some people call it just
lolly.
a lolly is weird too, though. I don't know.
This is a bank. There are
What
children
do you
here.
do? You call it like a hoagie, or do you call it like a sub, or
It's
do
a
you call it
sub.
like a hit? Yeah, you
It's a
don't like
sub or
hoagie.
just a sandwich."
I like saying hoagie though. I do. We did call it that. I grew up in Pennsylvania, so they're big hoagie people there.
JoJo's? I've never heard of that term before.
Hoagie.
I've never heard of it. So is JoJo's another name for potato wedges, or is that brand of potato wedges? Is
I
that
don't
the
know.
meaning behind
I
it?
never heard of it. I never
When I
heard
think
of
of JoJo,
JoJo.
I think of the singer.
That's a weird.
Both the female recording artist and the other half of Casey and JoJo.
Yeah, I was thinking Casey and JoJo, but now you got me with the other one.
Oh no! Oh, gotcha.
3-7 in both these games. 3 rounds, 7 hits.
We just totally aged ourselves just now.
Yeah.
Yes, Bergs. Okay, Bergs. You were not here earlier. Did you
Yeah.
know that there was? You didn't tell me that Snyder's had Hawaiian onion chips,
I don't know if they still
specifically
make them.
Hanover in Berlin,
I haven't
or
seen them
sorry,
in a
Snyder's in
while.
Berlin.
I used to get them at the sheets, dude.
Well, now you
They might
do.
not make them. They might
You
not
let me
make them.
down. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Maybe they were discontinued. But they were good. They were really good. But they're
I will
kind of like
have
the
to go
salt and
hunt them
vinegar.
down after the stream.
Because if you eat too many of them, like it gets that like sweet onion like all over your hands. And it's like
And
nothing. It's just a lot to deal with. Worth
although
it
to be
though.
fair, that's why I don't eat Cheetos.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Cheetos are way too messy for me.
What about Doritos? They're pushing it.
Doritos are pushing it. Doritos are pushing it.
You can be tactical though with that triangular shape. Try not to get it all over yourself. Tough though. Yeah, Snyder's of Berlin. You got the Hanover. Big potato people here in Pennsylvania. Potatoes. Where was the picture covering that? Because that didn't have to be in there. Anyway, so you say sub, you don't say hoagie,
What other vernacular is there? What other terms?
huh? I kind of like hoagie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Discord
What's that?
chat or Twitch chat? Oh, Twitch. Yeah. So here's the thing: if Knifey looks at Twitch chat, he's gonna start watching the Twitch stream. He's gonna be a batter off.
I got I got both up now. I have them both. I felt guilty, so I got a double screen up now. I think the Twitch presentation though looks better than Discord. I'm
I'm still mad that Knifey doesn't know the meaning behind my player's name.
I already
Of
made
all the
up to what
people, I thought you would pick up on it.
I decided what it meant already.
You just
Like that, I decided that somebody had the opportunity to pick your player, and they were like, I'd rather just pass and not take anybody.
okay. I will explain it to you like you're 5.
You were so upset. You're like, I'm gonna name my player Pass. I hate this guy so much.
So imagine. So I got drafted 1 overall by the Wheelies.
Yeah.
So that last slide at the end of the round,
Mm-hmm.
where it shows all the selections,
Mm-hmm.
it looks literally like the team passed on 1 overall because it just says pass.
Oh, so that's why you did it?
In fact, I think Bailey still hates me because when it came to the major league draft, for 1 season it was not pass, it was skip because apparently I broke Bailey's sheet. I
Yeah, I
broke the
was gonna
draft sheet
say.
because of
Were
my
you?
name. But what
That
was
was the
funny
whole.
was the
That was the joke.
draft.
You just.
Yeah, no. We've had a player named Cap Penalty.
So all that to break the formulas.
Well, no, I didn't do it to break the formula. I didn't know that was going to happen. But what was funny though was for the major league draft, it still showed pass for all the people who passed. So it literally looked like
Yeah, that's what I
everybody
thought.
drafted me.
I see. So that's why you did it. You wanted your name all over the. Interesting.
My joke has been ruined. Thank you, Knifey. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hey, because I'm somebody who wishes I would have picked a funnier name.
I literally had that name in my back pocket. Like I thought of that name, I think within like the first week of
Yeah,
me
but once the
joining
draft is
PvE.
over, then it's just you have like 12 seasons or whatever of just everybody's like, what the
The streamers
he's
love me.
talking
My
about?
name is super easy to say. It's literally
That's
pass.
true. That's true. I'm gonna remember. I will say you're gonna be one of the people I remember which player is yours
You, you,
because
you can't mess it up. It's pass.
it's like share. There's no first and last. It's just pass. Okay.
Ritter will take the win. McKinley and Duggar get holds. Og the loss. Rusimov the save. Seymour Bolts is your player of the game. Um, oh yeah, who had more hits? Wes had more hits, and I think yeah, it looked like I think Mott's. Who did I win? No, I'm bankrupt again. I'm
What
bankrupt again. Well darn.
you done?
Last box score of the night. East and the South. Oh, did I not predicting that one? I didn't. I guess I messed it up.
You didn't have any money.
Oh yeah, no, I did put it all in
Yeah.
North. That's right. So yeah, no, Knifey or yeah, you made me broke. Congratulations. Enjoy my money. We had a walk off to end the night. Who got the walk off? Jack Sparrow with an with a walk off single to score. Looks like it was Get. No, was it Gets? No, believe it was Big Boom. Big Boom scoring that winning run. For
Like
the
that.
box score, Sabor 2 for 5 for the South. On the East, Agrippa 1 for 5 with an RBI. Big Boom 1 for 4 with a run scored. Marshmallow 2 for 4, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. No prospect league special. I saw blown save. I was hoping that would be a win next to it. Mikey Weiser will get the win in relief. Komtowski will take the blown save loss. Jack Sparrow is your player of the game. Go ahead and save. Let's pull up the standings. We are 1/3 of the way through Prospect League, and everybody still got a chance. Everybody still got a chance for that number 1 seed. First to
Mm-hmm.
last, only separated by 5 games up to this point. And there's still a lot of baseball to be played, a lot of potential new players to be added in as time goes on. Let me pull up stream schedule. So no Wednesday stream for us as far as Prospect League. Our next Prospect League stream, our next Prospect League stream will be this Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. It'll be looks like me and Max in the booth for that. Playoffs. Yes, playoffs. Playoffs. I just want to win a game.
Playoff.
Tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern. Tim and Tim didn't mention you in the announcement. I'm assuming you're
10
still.
o'clock. Maybe I won't be there. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll be there.
Tim and Ivy, excuse me, tomorrow night.
But he doesn't want me there.
Wednesday, time to be determined for part 2 of round 1 of the playoffs. Jacob and Cheeky on Wednesday night.
Hmm.
And then on Thursday, semifinals, 7 p.m. Eastern, AJ and Chadwick will be in the booth for that. And then we have World Series Saturday. Miners World Series is TBD. Stay tuned to the Discord. We'll let you all know when what time minor league World Series will be on Saturday. And then Major League World Series, currently 6 p.m. Eastern on Saturday night, will be Moosey and Don Marcus in the booth for that. And you know what? Before I forget, let me go ahead and do my part of this.
That'll be fun.
Since
I
this does
forgot
not
how
take very
fast.
long.
Yeah, this one goes a lot faster than the main file.
I believe we got some OTP streamers going right now, don't we? Yeah, we do.
Get your Raider helmet on.
I think I know who we're rating. Or oh, he just finished. Darn.
Mm,
Darn, who I was just about to go. The person I was thinking about rating just finished. Let me go check someone
mm,
else.
10 o'clock. Tim's killing me with these late nighters there. That's all right though. It's good thing we split them up now, so we won't have everybody up too late.
And then we do have one OTP affiliate still going, and that would be CWIT. So we'll get you all over to CWIT here momentarily, whenever this wants to finish up.
Thanks for tuning in. Still gonna go with Huggy over. So,
So where do you like to get a hoagie out of the
I've been
national
like
chains? Like
I've
chains
been
that we would
liking
know.
the Jersey Mikes lately.
See, I would go try Jersey Mike's, but they don't have a meatball sub at my Jersey
Really?
Mike's.
I never thought of it. I guess maybe they don't. They have a Firehouse sub right across the street, so either one's pretty good.
Firehouse subs is amazing. I like Firehouse subs a lot more than Subway when it comes to a meatball sub.
Oh yeah. I like the Jimmy John's too, but I don't think they have meatball subs
They do
there.
not. They do
They
not.
only have cold sandwiches, but they're good for the quick one. When you need a quick in and out.
Yep. We'll let y'all know in the rookie Discord when the index is fully uploaded for y'all to review. Take care of
Mm-hmm.
yourselves. Take care of each other. For Knifey, I'm nasbase. Hopefully, we will see you all tomorrow night for round one of the PB playoffs at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. We'll see y'all later.
Mm-hmm.